Salve! The love of Rome burns deep in all of us. Now imagine a time before Rome, a time when the world was still young and the lands of Italy were untouched by the grandeur of empires, when shepherds wandered the hills of Italy tending to their flocks and living simple pastoral lives. Our story begins with twins Romulus and Remus, abandoned by a king, left to die by the Tiber River. The river, a silent witness to their plight, flowed on, indifferent to their fate, yet they were saved by a she-wolf who nurtured them as her own. This act of animal kindness, a miracle in itself, became the cornerstone of their legend. This act of animal kindness is the stuff of legends, a testament to the unexpected bonds that can form in the wild. It speaks to the power of nature and the unexpected turns of fate. In the vast, untamed wilderness, anything is possible. Raised by a shepherd, the twins grew strong, unaware of their royal lineage. They learned the ways of the land, becoming skilled hunters and warriors. But destiny, like a flowing river, finds its course. The truth of their birthright could not remain hidden forever. The twins learned of their heritage and their grandfather's kingdom, unjustly taken from their family. This revelation ignited a fire within them, a desire to reclaim what was rightfully theirs. Driven by a thirst for justice, they reclaimed their birthright. Their courage and determination became the stuff of legend, inspiring those around them. They decided to build a city, a beacon of hope, on the very spot where the she-wolf had found them. This city would stand as a testament to their journey and their resilience. But their noble ambitions soon soured. The brothers, once united by a common goal, found themselves at odds over the city's location. Disagreement over the city's location led to a bitter feud, a tragic clash between ambition and brotherhood. Their bond, once unbreakable, began to fracture. In the heat of this conflict, Romulus killed Remus. The act of fratricide cast a dark shadow over their legacy. The city, now stained with fratricide, was named Rome in honor of its surviving founder. Romulus, though victorious, was forever haunted by the loss of his brother. This is the story that has echoed through the ages, the mythical foundation of one of history's greatest empires. Rome, born from blood and ambition, would go on to shape the world. It is a story of survival, ambition, betrayal, and the enduring power of myth. A tale that reminds us of the complexities of human nature and the price of greatness. Before the legend of Romulus and Remus, before the city of 7 hills, there were people living in the region we now call Rome. These were the early Latins, a group who farmed the land and herded their animals. Their settlements were small, scattered across the landscape. Life was simple, a world away from the grandeur that Rome would become. Archaeological evidence like pottery shards and remnants of huts whispers tales of their existence. These early inhabitants were drawn to the area for its strategic location. The hills provided natural defenses, and the Tiber River offered a source of water and a route for trade. Life wasn't always easy. Neighboring tribes competed for resources, and the threat of conflict loomed large. Yet these early settlers persevered, laying the groundwork for the city that would rise on these very hills. The early Latins were not just farmers and herders, they were also skilled craftsmen. They created tools and pottery that have been unearthed by archaeologists, giving us a glimpse into their daily lives. The pottery shards tell stories of their diet, their rituals, and their trade practices. The Tiber River was more than just a source of water, it was a lifeline that connected them to other tribes and regions. This river facilitated trade and communication, allowing the early Latins to exchange goods and ideas with their neighbors. Despite the constant threat of conflict, these early settlers managed to thrive, adapting to their environment and overcoming challenges. Their resilience and ingenuity set the stage for the rise of one of the greatest civilizations in history. The story of Rome begins with these humble beginnings, a testament to the enduring spirit of its first inhabitants. The Tiber River, a silver ribbon winding through the Italian landscape, was more than just a geographical feature. It was Rome's lifeline, its connection to the wider world. The river provided a fertile plain for agriculture, the lifeblood of any early settlement. Its waters, a source of life, sustained the growing population and their livestock. The Tiber was also a vital trade route. It connected Rome to the Mediterranean Sea, opening doors to commerce and cultural exchange. Goods flowed in and out of the city, bringing wealth and new ideas. The river was also a natural barrier, offering a degree of protection from invasion. Its currents and unpredictable floods could deter enemies, giving Rome a strategic advantage. Myths were not just stories for the Romans, they were powerful narratives that shaped their identity and values. The tale of Romulus and Remus, steeped in symbolism, became a founding myth explaining Rome's origins and its destiny. The she-wolf, a symbol of fierce protection and maternal instinct, became an emblem of the city itself. Other myths, like the abduction of the Sabine women, highlighted the importance of family and population growth for the fledgling city. These stories, passed down through generations, instilled a sense of shared history and common purpose. They provided a framework for understanding their place in the world and their responsibilities to the state. From legend to legacy, the enduring mark of Romulus and Remus. These twin brothers, said to be raised by a she-wolf, have left an indelible mark on the history and culture of Rome. The impact of the Romulus and Remus legend extended far beyond Rome's early days. It shaped the identity of the city and its people, embedding itself into the very fabric of Roman society. It became a powerful tool for propaganda, used by Roman rulers to legitimize their power and to foster a sense of unity among the populace. Emperors and leaders often invoked the tale to remind citizens of their shared heritage and destiny. The image of the she-wolf nursing the twins appeared on coins, statues, and public buildings, a constant reminder of Rome's mythical origins and its destined greatness. This imagery was not just decorative, but served as a powerful symbol of Rome's strength and resilience. The story also resonated with artists and writers throughout history. It inspired countless works of art, literature, and even political thought, each adding layers to the myth's rich tapestry. From ancient Roman sculptures to Renaissance paintings and beyond, the image of Romulus and Remus has been reinterpreted and reimagined countless times. Each era brought its own perspective, reflecting contemporary values and ideals through the lens of this ancient story. The enduring appeal of the myth lies in its universal themes: ambition, betrayal, the bonds of brotherhood, and the struggle for power. These timeless elements continue to captivate and inspire, ensuring that the legend of Romulus and Remus remains relevant even today. More than just a city, Rome's place in the world. Rome, from its mythical beginnings, was never destined to be just another city. The ambition that drove Romulus, the desire to build something lasting and powerful, became embedded in Rome's DNA. From a small settlement on the Tiber, it expanded to control a vast empire, stretching from the British Isles to North Africa and the Middle East. Roman legions, disciplined and relentless, marched across continents, conquering new territories and bringing Roman law, language, and culture to distant lands. The Roman Empire, for all its flaws, left an indelible mark on the world, shaping Western civilization in profound ways. Echoes of Rome, finding the familiar in the ancient. Though the Roman Empire has long since faded into history, its legacy lives on in countless ways. We see echoes of Rome in our architecture, our legal systems, our languages, and even in our everyday lives. The Colosseum in Rome, a marvel of ancient engineering, still inspires awe and wonder, a testament to the Roman genius for spectacle and grandeur. Our modern legal systems, particularly in Europe and the Americas, owe a great debt to Roman law. Concepts like citizenship, due process, and the rule of law have their roots in Roman jurisprudence. Even the names of our months, many derived from Roman gods and leaders, remind us of the enduring influence of this ancient civilization. Building on the past, Rome's lessons for today. Rome's story, from its legendary founding to its imperial heights and eventual decline, offers valuable lessons for the modern world. The Romans understood the importance of unity and shared purpose, of strong leadership and effective governance. They also knew the dangers of overreach, of unchecked ambition, and of internal divisions. Their successes and failures, etched in stone and preserved in texts, serve as a reminder that even the most powerful empires are not invincible. They remind us that progress is not inevitable and that the choices we make today will shape the world we leave for future generations. conclusion, the eternal city's enduring tale. The story of Rome's birth, a captivating blend of myth and history, continues to fascinate and inspire us centuries later. The legend of Romulus and Remus, regardless of its historical accuracy, captures the spirit of ambition, rivalry, and the enduring power of storytelling. Rome, the city that emerged from these humble beginnings, left an indelible mark on the world, shaping our laws, languages, and even our sense of history. As we navigate the complexities of our own time, it is worth remembering the lessons of Rome, both its triumphs and its failures. For in the echoes of this ancient civilization, we may find wisdom and guidance for building a better future.